Hey everybody, welcome back to another live stream. Welcome. We are going to work with some bananas today. Want to do some banana tissue culture. To do some banana tissue culture, if I have time, I will do some subcultures or some of the plants I have in biocouplers. Hope you can hear me well. Please let me know. I'm also live. I'm also live right now on Instagram. Welcome everybody. All right, so we get some people joining the live stream. I'm going to start by getting ready. So I'm going to start by making my bleach solution. Today I'm starting a bit earlier. I usually start live streaming around 4 p.m. I started live streaming now at 3. Hopefully I can finish live stream a better time today. But I want to start by making some bleach solution for to sterilize some banana plants or re-sterilize some banana plants. So I have my bleach, or not my bleach. I have my Erlenmeyer, my graduated cylinder. Going to add a drop of poly 720. Polysorbate. I'm going to add 100 milliliters of bleach. There we go, 100 milliliters of bleach. And then my water. I'm making 1 liter, hold on. Yeah, 1 liter is fine. I may have an extra. How often do I go live? I try to go on Fridays. However, next Friday I won't be able to go live because it's my birthday. So I'm going home. So Fridays, that's usually when I go live. Fridays around this time, 3, 4 p.m. Eastern time. Obviously, I don't know what time is where you're from. Actually, let me know where you're from. I see somebody here from India on YouTube. Where is everybody else from? So I have my bleach. I will set it to the side before I get it started. All right. So I'm going to be working with bananas today, and working with bananas today. So the bananas have been in the biocouplers. They've been in the biocouplers for very, very long time. So they are not doing well. Also have some bacteria. So I need to get them ready. Hello for thank you for a birthday wish. Thank you. To Guatemala. I will bring the plants over to here. So I will let me move the camera a little bit so I can show you. On South Africa, excellent. So we have is the BioTilt, the temporary mesh bioreactor system, and one of the great things is that it's mobile. So let me show you what I'm going to do. So moving the camera right here. Let me show you there the lab. So I'll want to do is I want to take the whole entire BioTilt system with me. So let me unplug the lights, unplug the BioTilt. So just 2 plugs, one for the lights and one for the actual system that controls the tilting motion. And the brakes are on. So let me need to get rid of the brakes. Let's see, there we go. So now we're moving. So see, I'm moving 100 temporary mesh bioreactor system closer to my working station. Like, who else can do that? Like, there is no system where you can just do this. And want to park it right here. Let me show you some of the plants, how they look like right now. So I'll grab my camera. Let's see, anybody else? South Africa? Yep. So let me grab my camera and let me show you how some of these plants look like. Check this out. Check this out. Some of these plants. Look at this. All the biocouplers. I split these plants on a live stream about a month ago, and they are full again. So these plants are ready to be move to fresh media. I do have a lot of media here on my table that I may use if I have time. But look at these plants. This is the alocasia black velvet variegated that we move in the live stream. It looks amazing. It's multiplying very quickly. Has some other plants here on top. This is another alocasia also doing fantastic. Some other plants. I can give you a little bit more of a closer look on how some of these look like, but today we are going to be working with some bananas. Like, look at this one. Looks amazing. Check this out. There is the alocasia, the hairgrass, its rapens, and AR. Some of these plants look amazing. The carnivorous plants also look amazing. So the Drosera burkiana is flowering like crazy. All of these flower stalks in Subculturing. Look at that, it has a pink flower in there. It's great. Have Darlingtonia californica. The Venus flytraps also look pretty good. This is one of my favorite plants. It's a pinguicula. Look at that. Look at that color. Amazing. But we're going to be working with some of the plants down the bottom, the ones that have been neglected for a long time. Those are the banana plants that they need to be cleaned up. So let's move this back here. So let me set my camera again. There we go. All right. So I'm just setting my camera down there. All right. So let me grab the banana plants. Yeah, it has been probably over 2 months since I have done any work with these bananas, so they are not happy. But today we are going to clean them and place them in fresh media. See. All right, let's see. So I'm going to be grabbing one biocopter at a time. So here is my banana plants. The media looks pretty nasty. They need to be cleaned. So we're having a lot of phenos in there, so they need to be washed. I'm going to actually re-sterilize it for a full re-sterilization on them. Cable. All right, so I want to put my mask on. Have my mask on right now, and then everything I want to do from now on is going to be sterile. So make sure I spray everything. I already sprayed, but want to spray it once again. My working area, my hands. Grab all my plates that I want to be using. There we go. I'm trying to keep it on the center for the people from Instagram can see what I'm doing. All right, so let's get started. So I want to grab the plants. I want to grab the plants. I want to cut them and place it in the in another jar for me to sterilize them. Sorry about the. It looks a little dark on the camera because of the reflection of the plate. Next time I will actually get some darker plate or something that doesn't reflect that much light. But these are my plants. Taking my. They look fine actually. What I want to do, I want to split them up. So I want to split them and clean them. Remove all this dead plant material because that's what it's doing is that it's getting my media very dirty. It's turning my media black. So you see all of these dead leaves. All I'm going to do is just take them out and set it to the side. Any questions? This is a good time for me to I like to take this kind of time to talk to you guys, so if you have any questions on it, let me know. Yeah, so I haven't done any work on these plants for like about 2 months. So they need a little love. I count how many plants I get from this biocopter in a second. Looks like at least 10, maybe a little bit more than that. Started with 1 plant. Let's see. So this was the main plant and the rest are like the divisions. Well, you see, cleaning the bananas is actually very easy. The leaves comes out very easy. There we go. That was a good cut. So let's count them. So 1. 2 big ones. So what is it? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 plants. So 12 plants on this one. Right. So this plant did not have any contamination. They were just like all of this dead plant material. So what I would do is I just want to cut this I'm placing fresh media. So this I will not clean this up. I think they are clean enough where they can just go in fresh media. I will also be using media with charcoal, so hopefully that will keep it cleaner as well. Absorb some of the phenols from the plants. I will move them to solid media, and then in like a week or two I will move them back to biocouplers. Hey Lauren, how are you doing? Happy Friday. I saw your biocouplers video. It's amazing. I don't know if you've seen the style of the live stream. I show some of my plants. I'll send you some pictures on I'll send you some pictures of my plants in the biocouplers. They look really, really good. I can show here in a second as well, once again. How do you prevent phenols? So you have to clean again and again. That's something that phenols is like the response that comes from the plants from cutting them. So that's something that it just happens. So you just have to change media. So I will grab one container, a couple of these containers with the media, and first I want to clean it with some isopropyl. Let's see. Yeah, so I'm cleaning with some isopropyl first, and now take my plants. Have a lot of water. And put in these plants in my media. So I use, basically what I'm looking for is to have the plants to grow back and to grow back clean before I placing them into the biocouplers, because I will use a lot of media in the biocouplers. Yeah, they look great. Give me 1 second, Lauren, and then I'll show you the other biocouplers. Let me just finish putting these plants in the media. Yep, we are know they look amazing. This media is very solid. This is media with agar. Actually, this media is media that my students made in a class last week. They did a pretty good job, everybody, on class, on the in-person class that we have last week. And let's just go here. There we go. So these two are set. All right, so I hope Lauren is still here. Oops. So here are the biocouplers. Let me turn this around. Check this out. Let me see if let me get more light. Let me get closer to the light. Look at this. The awful, once again. And also the alocasia black velvet variegated, they're also full again. It has been only about a month since I moved them to fresh media, and they are doing fantastic. Same thing with some of these other ones. This other alocasia is also full. Some other plants are over there. This other alocasia is also full. This philodendron needs to be subcultured. I mean, a lot of these plants needs to be subcultured. Same thing with my carnivorous plants. They are flowering. The amount of flowering of these plants is insane. Some other ones in there. Yeah, so they look very, very good. You want to try Bucepulantra? Bucepulantra, they take a while. These are faster, so I have SP Rapins, Dwarf Hairgrass, Alternateria, Reniki, people know them as AR, and like Bacopa also grows very fast as well. How do you autoclave daily containers without them being deformed? There are two ways. You can autoclave the media in jar and then pour in the hood. The other option is that make sure the lid is loose, and if you put the containers on top of each other, what's going to happen? Well, if you go too tall on the containers, if your containers are you stack them, even though you close them, they may still shrink because you are closing the lid with the weight of the other containers. So that happens. These are like the cheap deli cups. So these are very flimsy. I don't like these ones, but it's like a. Sometimes I use this if I use redoing some of the plants that I have in culture. So sometimes, yeah, like this happens. It's a little deformed. But the ones that we have here at Plant Sale, these are more sturdy, so these are much harder plastic, so they don't deform if you're using correctly, obviously. All right, next banana. Right here is a big plant. Let me plug my phone once again. Alright, so I'm done with this plate. So what I'm going to do is just take it to the trash and I have a clean one. So spray my my jar with plants. Okay, so check this out. So these are some much larger plants. So let's cut them up. How often do you change the media? On this particular one, looks like a low growth. I haven't changed the media in 2 months. That's very, for bananas which grow fast, you want to change the media more often. So it kind of depends on the plant species, but it can be as slow as like, if you have a plant that grows very fast, it can be like every 2 weeks because the amount of growth that you get is very, very quick. Or every month, but there are some other plants that it can be like 2 to 3 months. All right, so on this one, on the other one that I did first, I got a lot more multiplication than this one. This one doesn't have as many plants, but all of the plants are much bigger. So that's kind of whatever, depends on what you're looking for. So if you're looking for rooting and acclimatation, this is great. But if you're looking for multiplication, then you probably prefer to have smaller plants. So this is the main shoot right here. Oh, hold on, I'm going to show you. So this is the main shoot right here, and these are like the growth of the plants. So I just want to cut them all the way down the base. This can still grow a new plant, so I want to try to cut it, or like to clean it up. So let me try to remove. This is the rhizome of the plant, so I want to clean this up as much as I can. remove all of these leaves out. There we go. So all of this, let me bring my napkin. Why so dark? The camera is very dark, so give me 1 second. I will adjust my camera. And it looks very well. I don't know if you're saying that what is so dark. What is so dark? The media. The media is very dark because it's having some phenos that I need to get rid of it, but I haven't really paid much attention or have much time to be able to give it the proper attention that these plants need, because they grow very fast. So you need to pay more attention or move them more often. But yeah, no. Also, the camera also looks dark as well, and that's because of the reflection of the light coming from the white plates. Yep, yeah, those are the plants we have in culture right now, the aquatic plants. So for this one, well, let me sterilize that forceps and my. Okay. Oh, the roots and the leaves. Yeah, it's just because they are very old, so they need to be changed, and they have some phenos. That's why. So that's what I'm doing right now, trying to remove all of this dead plant material. Also, keep in mind, I'll be completely honest, this is my first time working with bananas, so this was kind of my first experimentation. So I'm still working on learning how to do bananas. So I mean, so far so good. I mean, I started with one plant and I'm getting very good multiplication, but trying to perfect the way I'm growing them by using the biocouplers, and I also working on growing them in solid media side by side at the same time to compare which method works best. Right. So clean the plant, and it's too long, so I'm going to cut it, and that's all I need. Yes. So obviously, depends on which plants. So the question is, are the biocouplers are that much better on multiplication? Yes, but also some plants will benefit more than other ones. So you see, kind of the beginning of the live stream, I show how some of the aquatic plants love them, carnivorous plants love them. There are some plants that will definitely benefit a lot from growing in the biocouplers. All plants benefit from growing in the biocouplers, but some, obviously, you're working with very slow plants, they also still want to be slow. So, but it still makes the process much faster. So, unfortunately, for these big plants, obviously, it's not going to fit in the media, the new media with jars. So I was going to. Well, actually, let me think. I'm not going to cut it. I actually going to save this plant and I'm going to grow this in soil. I want to cut this leaf because it's ugly, but I actually want to acclimate this to grow back in soil. So I want to put the rest back in the media, and the rest will go back in soil. So let's grab another soil media. So there are those three. And this other one, I forgot which size the base. I think this goes like that. There we go. Sorry, I wasn't showing that. And for this, I'm saving this plant. So I want to grow this plant in back in soil. And see how it does. So let me put it over there. So new clean plate. Oh, my neck. I hurt my neck earlier today. Yeah, it's I'm too close to it. Let me get a little bit further. Hold on. Okay, that should be I should be able to cover more from here. Why is it blue instead of black? What is the blue? Oh wait, hold on. Why do some medias do not have a charcoal? It's beneficial. Well, charcoal is beneficial for the growth. Some plants also helps eliminate or absorb some of the phenols coming from some of the plants. So it has its benefits, but not all of them need charcoal. That kind of more depends on what plants you're working with. I spray hold on. I spray alcohol on the camera. 1 second. There we go. Sorry about that. And why is it blue instead of black? When is it blue? I don't use blue media. Alright, so next biocoupler. Another big plant and a small plant. I think I can still make the camera a little better, so a little bit more this way, and a little bit more this way. There we go. All right, so let's spray my hands. All right, so this was the main shoot, and these are the new plants that are growing. So I want to separate them. So I have my first plant. I'll grab it, remove all of the dead leaves from the bottom, clean it up this a little bit more. There is one plant, and this other plant, I want to cut it from the base. Cut it from the base. Cut all of these ugly leaves. we go. And also want to cut it right here. And for this one I can cut even further. So it's like has layers of leaves. So I want to remove a couple layers of leaves and also remove all of the roots. I don't want the roots. Done. So this is what I need, this part. Hey, how are you doing? Okay, so I have my 2 plants in there. And I grab a new cup with media, clean it up. Take my plant. It sits there. This is very solid media. There we go. It's pretty solid. I like it. And for this, my plate is done, so I'll grab a new plate. Next biocoupler, this one has smaller plants, but they are more sterilized. Could you slice the node multiple times in lean to regrow? Yes, yes. So I'll show what you mean. So yeah, so you have the meristem, you can cut them in half, like longwise, and then you have from the meristem, because it's kind of big, you grow new plants from there. So I did that to some plants like this one, where you have more multiplication. But if you do it with plants that are too small, then you may damage the plant. So only do it with plants that have a decent size. So like I won't be able to do it with this one, but for like the previous plant I can do it. Okay, so a lot of dead leaves. So the first thing that I'm looking for is to split the plant. So I want to cut this in half. I have one plant here, so I want to clean it. And the leaves comes out pretty easy. I use like layers. Let's remove. All I want is white plant tissue. Everything that is dark, dead tissue, I don't want. So I just want to cut it. I also don't want roots, so that's fine. And the top. So that's what I'm looking for. These other ones, so again I just need to individually cut them up. So first I want to do is split all my plants, and you can see they split very easy with a knife. Lonely is my personal experience. Multiplication in the biocouplers outperforms solid media with a tissue culture. Is removed from solid media and proper growth stage. I watch a lot of your videos. I'm wondering if there is any difference between complant tissue culture, complants tissue culture and fruit tissue culture like grapes. Oh yeah. So yeah, from houseplants to going to more like fruit and vegetables. Yes, it's different. The technique is the same, obviously. Media is different. So all you have to do is just kind of specialize the media, and that's the main thing. You specialize the media. I know grapes grows well in culture, very fast as well, or at least they have high multiplication rates. I mean, banana, which is what I'm doing right now, grows very well in tissue culture. I mean, pretty much all the bananas you get from you eat from the grocery store, they are clones, and most likely were created in a lab like this, multiply in tissue culture or clone in tissue culture. This is banana G9, Grand 9. Oh, I killed this one. And yeah, you're wondering why I have a lot of dead leaves. It's just because haven't done any work with them, and the leaves they don't stay green all the time. I mean, they're obviously going to die at some point. Oh, thank you, Paul. You're joining the membership. Thank you so much. Yeah, if you're not aware, we do have like a YouTube memberships. So thanks for joining. There. Okay, so cutting all these plants. After I'm done with these plants, I will well, if I have time, I will do some subculture on some house plants. Alright, so glad I made the live stream video again. Thank you. From hello to South Africa. Have you been cloning grapes? Yes. No, I haven't done grapes yet. We love to clone some cotton candy grapes. Yeah, me too as well. I mean, I love the grapes, cotton candy. Although I don't know if you can clone cotton candy grapes. I don't know what is the trademark on the plants, because it's like songs, like not all the plants can be propagated as well, so they have rights, like the person who or the company who produced the clone, they have the rights to the plant, so you can get in trouble if you start multiplying some plants that they have a copyright. So you have to make sure that whatever plants you multiply are okay to clone, because you can clone any plant even if it has a trademark, if you want to grow them for yourself, like you are not going to do a profit. So the moment that you start selling the plants is when you get in trouble. There you go. So my plants. Can you go directly from a biocoupler, or do you have to go into solid media first for multiplication? So the thing is, like you buy a plant from you buy a plant already in culture. It's technically sterile, so you can go to fresh media or to biocoupler. However, I still recommend to go to solid media because used to if you have any contamination, then you only wasting like these containers that I have right here. They have 100 milliliters of media. The biocouplers have 200, so they just have more media on it. How can I put Monstera that is currently being acclimated back into tissue culture in a biocoupler for multiplying? You have to sterilize it first. You have to sterilize it and put it back into culture. It's recommended, like if you already have a plant that is sterile, don't put it in soil and then try to put it back in culture. You just have to directly go to culture. But you already put it in soil, I will wait until the plant grows a bit more and then start sterilize it again and put it into media. For the memberships, for the YouTube memberships, as right now we don't have like members only videos, but I will start going to do members only videos, or like maybe like a longer version. So a lot of the times when I'm doing YouTube, I like longer version videos where I show everything. However, they don't do well on YouTube. They are kind of too long, too boring for most people. But there are some people that they're interested, like if they want to really learn this, it will be a good videos to watch because you actually see the whole thing instead of watching just the editing, the cut version in YouTube. So, hello to the Netherlands. Yeah, as long as the culture is clean, you can place it directly to biocouplers or into just media. Oh, you can clone cotton candy directly? Oh yeah, you don't tell anybody. Yeah. That's what I say. You don't tell anybody, or like the thing is like when you start making money from plants that have you need a license or something, then that's where you get into trouble. But if you can clone any plant as long as you don't make money from it. You can give them as gifts as well, but you cannot make money from them. That's where you get in trouble. This media, these plants have some more bacteria on them, so should probably sterilize them. But you know what? I don't want to sterilize the plants. I don't want to go directly to media. If they get more bacteria, then I will sterilize them. But the media has some ppm, so hopefully that should help with the controlling bacteria. But this one does. So I want to be more careful and cut this plant and try to avoid touching the bacteria, or try to avoid touching all these bacteria and put the plant directly into culture quickly. So I'm going to cut this one, taking the plant into culture. I'm only going to take that one individually, and the second plant I'm going to also take it individually into another cup. So this one stays here just by itself because it may grow some bacteria, and the other plant will also stay by itself. It's a licensed cultivar, but any grade will do. Okay. Thank you for getting me into tissue culture. Well, thank you so much. Oh, well, that was to plants in jars. Can we watch this live stream after? What did we say? That's for the Instagram. Go to our YouTube channel. All of the live streams they are saved in the YouTube channel, and you can actually see the full screen. On Instagram, you see it's a bit more like cut out. You can only see vertical, so it's a little bit more cut. But if you go to our YouTube channel, you can find you will find the recorded live streams for later, to watch later. There we go. So this come up pretty cleanly. All of that is going to be trash. And for this one, taking only this part. There we go. Let's grab a new cup of media. Should you remove all the leaves and roots from tissue culture you purchased before putting into solid media for multiplication? No, I'm doing this on bananas because they just grow so fast, but from the plants that you buy in tissue culture, you don't have to. At least what I do remove the roots because I don't want I want to multiply the plants, so I don't want the plants to spend energy growing roots. But don't cut the roots and the leaves, just the roots. Or you have a plant like banana, you can, but not like this. All right, so I need to grab more plates. Do I have more plates? Let me grab more stereo plates and I'll be right back. All right, so I have more stereo plates. Oh. Will UV light help with sterilizing the room and jars with plants when turn on 10 minutes a day in order to kill all the germs? I mean, if you use the UV light, it's not only going to kill the contaminants, but also going to affect the plants. You may end up with some mutations on the plants. So I never use the UV light. Also, it doesn't really penetrate. So let's say I have this jar. It's going to, let's say I have this jar, and I have the UV light right here, which actually is right here. I have a UV light, which I'm not going to turn on because I don't have my eye protection. It's only going to sterilize this part. It's not going to penetrate the inside. It's very weak. It doesn't penetrate very well. Even plastic or glass is not going to penetrate. You have to remove the lid or anything that you have. So if I have this media, in order to clean the surface of the media, you have to remove the lid. You have the lid right here. It's not going to do anything. Nice barcode labels, yes. All of my, well, not all of them, but the ones I'm doing a lot of research, they do have this barcode where I just scan with my phone, and it comes to an app, and then I just add pictures or do any updates on there. So they are nice. So I spray my jar again. Maybe in the future I will do a video on my barcoding. I don't know if that's something that may be interesting. Or maybe talk about it in like a future live stream about it. Alright, so new plates. What brand or autoclave do you use to sterilize your cups? I use the All American. I use the All American pressure cookers or sterilizers. You can use a regular pressure cooker. I don't like the electric pressure cookers because they don't stay at 15 psi. It's possible to use them, but you have to stand a longer period of time. What app do you use for the barcode? It is called Nest Egg Cloud. Let me get in contact with them to see if I can get like a kind of like partnership or maybe an affiliate link. So because they are actually very good, very responsive. So I'm still testing the app. I do like it. There are a couple things that I need to give them some feedback. They're actually very good on getting feedback because in the past they only have like these big labels, which I didn't like that much because they are kind of big. So they are okay for the biocouplers, but too big for some other like test tubes or anything. But now they also have the option to print the smaller labels. So see, now I can print like the smaller labels now instead. Like you see the size different, so it's much better. So they're actually very good on like getting feedback from customers. So I have been in contact with them a couple of times, but I want to maybe see if I can get a discount code or something because it's a pay app, which is actually not very expensive either. So okay, new plates. Sterilize my biocoupler. Oh, thank you so much. I found this tissue culture subject. I'm preparing my room to build a lab. That's amazing. Yeah, if you need any help on that, you can get in contact with us. Send us an email at info@plantcelltechnology. Anything that will be to build your lab as well. If you have contamination in a tissue culture and remove it, and remove it, and all contamination from tissue culture, do you sterilize it? Or what percentage of bleach or hydrogen peroxide you used to put back in the media? It kind of depends. So just 10%. The problem is with doing re-sterilization, sometimes it's harder to re-sterilize the plants than starting over. So kind of depends. But usually 10% bleach. Timing will depend. So maybe as little as 10 minutes depending on the plant, as long as maybe like 20-30 minutes. I autoclave in an Instant Pot 20 minutes. My autoclave bags are always wet when I put them out. I'm doing something wrong. No, they're always going to be wet. It's fine. If you're sterilizing with an Instant Pot, you may see a little bit more contamination. I will tell you, because the Instant Pot it doesn't stay at 15 psi for the entire duration that you're running it. It goes to 15 and then goes down to like a 10 to 12. So you may have to run it for a slightly longer. So if I'll tell you that you sterilize for 20 minutes, you may have to do 25-30 minutes instead. But it's possible to use the Instant Pot. You still get a good success. But for me to be completely sure that anything that I put in my sterilizer comes sterile, I use a normal pressure cooker, like an old style pressure cooker, or an autoclave. Or I have the All American sterilizers. Oh, you sign up for the next masterclass. That's awesome. Yeah, I can. Next masterclass is going to be later this month, so that's something that actually I haven't talked about it. But we have the next upcoming masterclass is going to be November 23rd and 24th. It's going to be online. This is not an in-person class. It's going to be online. So anybody can join. From any place. All you need is obviously a computer, internet connection, and that's it. Let me just set my plants to the side. After you finish prepping the bananas, under which that you put them, 2700K, or should go higher, for example 5,000 to 6,500. I do like daylight, so I like to stay around 6,500 Kelvin. The lights that I have right now going like right on the biocouplers, it's a little bit more on the reds. spectrum. I don't know it's the exact spectrum that they have, um, but used for regular tissue culture used to stay around 5,000 to 6,500 Kelvin, more around daylight. Yeah, it seems like some people are actually interested in my labeling system, so I'll get in contact with them, see if I can get a deal with them, a discount code. But yeah, it is very useful to have all this labeled. What are the biocoppers made of? About Paco 6, and I love them so far. It's resistant plastic. I'm not sure exactly if it's polypropylene. I think they are. Well, I can be wrong, but they can be sterilized many times. Okay, what happened to this plant and why it looks so ugly? This was my best looking plant, and it grows so much that they run out of space and then they're starting to die because I didn't move them. So kind of sad about that, but they should be okay. I should be able to grow them back. So you see all the dead leaves. They kind of rotted. Actually, it kind of smells. It smells bad. I think they started to rot, and there may have been a little bit of a ethylene gas accumulation inside the jar. We'll see. Yeah, I don't think I can save this plant. Yeah, no, this plant is done. Maybe the big one. I don't think I can save any of these plants either. So I'm going to cut as much as I can and get to hard tissue. Like it's very soft tissue what I'm working on right now. The outside, so I want to remove as many leaves as I can to get back to healthy tissue. So this plant will be fine. Yeah, no, this plant is okay. So it's going to cut there, and I'm going to remove the first set of leaves. So first I'm going to make a flat surface from the bottom, stand it up, and cut the outer leaves. Like that. And there we go. So on this point, somebody was asking like if I cut it in in the middle. Yes, if it was a larger plant, you can do is actually go with your knife and go straight down the middle, and then you will get more plants. So if it's even large enough, you can go both ways. You can go down the middle and then also again down the middle. So you can cut it in 4 parts and get more plants from there. But I'm just going to leave it like as it is. Go. All right, let's see. have two more plants. And then I want to work with some other plants to do subculturing. This morning I hurt my neck, like part of the upper back and my neck, and I cannot move it that much. I need to move like a robot. I'm moving like this. It hurts. Too much condensation. Yeah, I have a lot of condensation because pour the media and then immediately close it. So it's fine when you when I open it, you can just tap it, get rid of all the water into the plate. This one has quite a bit of bacteria, so let me see what I can do. I'm not going to use this plant. This plant is too far gone. Yeah, I'm not going to use this plant. It's too far gone. I see the other one may be too far gone as well. No, I think I can still. You know what? What I'm going to do with this one? I will, because it had a lot of roots. I want to take it out, but I want to do the acclimate it. I don't want to put it in culture because too much bacteria. But I just want to. It has a good amount of roots, so that's great. But I'm going to get rid of these dead leaves. All of these leaves are actually kind of ugly, so I'm going to cut it. So yeah, I'm going to wash this plant and put it back into put it in soil. We have some decent roots. So this going into soil. Okay. So now I'm done with the bananas. So I'm going to, let's see, I'm going to choose a couple of plants that they need to be subculture, and I'm going to place those into a fresh media. So I think I know which one. Yeah, this is a good candidate to go to new medium. You see, the biocoupler is full, plants are big, so I want to split them and put these plants into new media. All right. So spray my biocoupler, spray my hands. I want to bring the media in the hood. This media that I'm using right now, I don't know if Ian is on the chat. I don't think I've seen it today in the chat. Well, he made this media. We had a masterclass, in-person masterclass last week, and he made this media. What plant is it? Hold on. It's a philodendron bipenifolium. Hold on, it doesn't. Hold on. There we go. Maybe you can see it right there. I don't know how to say it. So that's the name of the plant. So yeah, I'm actually using the media that the students made from the last master class. Okay. So spray everything. Grab a new plate. This plate was used before, so that kind of looks a little dirty, but it's sterile, it's clean. All right, now check this out. So let me see if I can do this. Check this out. To cool down my tools. Check this out. So this is going to be a pain to work with. All right, so I just want to try to work it out, but this is not going to be easy. Here's one plant, great. So with this, the key is patience. A lot of the plants that you want to, the roots will come out, so they want to break. These plants roots very easy, so I'm not worried about it. Some of the leaves will come out as well. You see? That's 3. It's 4. Yeah, this is it's going to take some patience to work with. So I think the best option on this plant is to go straight to soil. So use your actual hands to split them, the plants, and actually move them to soil because they are full of roots now and they have a good size. But I don't have many of these plants growing in culture, so trying to put them back in culture. Maybe the big plants can go into soil. There we go. Alright, so I already took some plants, so I want to sterilize my tools, and the plants that I already took out I want to place in media. No, I cannot use my hands even if I just spray them. It's not fully sterile. There goes one. I wish I can use my hands, but I'm not going to use my hands. Look at this. Who wants this plant? Let me know. What's your bid? Should probably start doing like some live tissue culture auction selling plants. That'll be cool. We are not selling plants, by the way. We just kind of let you know our use. What do you need 110 strength to macronutrients for your media? That's very little. There we go. Beautiful. Carnivorous plant, well, Cephalotus doesn't take 1/10 the strength. Use maybe like 1/3, maybe 1/4, but not 1/10. But anyways, all you have to do is, if I'm using like the 4.54 grams of MS for full MS in 1 liter of media, all you have to do is just divide by whatever number you need. So if you're doing 110, that means that you need 0.454 grams of the MS media for 1 liter. But like I say, that 110 is too little. It's very, very, very little. All right, so let's continue cutting this plant. Need to cool my tools a little bit. Oh, this side is even worse. There are 2 plants there. Yeah, I do have Cephalotus growing in tissue culture. I don't have many. I need to get going. Once I get going onto getting the doing more tissue culture work. So I'm thinking potentially. Well, I was going to say next week. Not next week because I'm not going live next week because it's my birthday. So I'm going back home with my family. But let me think. I need to do a biocoupler live stream for carnivorous plants because they need new media. Alright, so this looks better now. Much better now. Let's cut the plants, put it to the side. Okay. So yeah, I cannot wait for the November class. It's going to be fun. Like I say, it's going to be online, so anybody can join. So if you're interested, you can check the link in the description. Alright, I want to take these plants back into media. Put these plants in media. So you see all the condensation that I have on my container. To get rid of it, I can just open it up, do it like this, dump all the water that is in the container. That helps a little bit. So anybody trying to learn how to use tissue culture, you can definitely do this. You can do this from your own house. So you see that I'm taking from one biocoupler, I'm making a multiple containers, and I mean each container can sell for decent amount of money. So you can definitely make a good living by doing this. There you go. What is the multiplication media and why there is so much root growth? This plant it just likes to grow roots. So even if I just put in high multiplication media, it just they like to grow roots. So it is full MS with a VAP. So it has like can't remember. So it has between 1 to 3 milliliters per liter of VAP. Don't remember exactly what media I use for this biocoupler in particular. That's something that I can do is just scan the QR code that I have on my label and see, because when I put the plants, I also write the media that I have in there. So that keeps me on track of what I'm doing. But the media that I'm moving the plants to is technically multiplication media. However, this media was meant for cannabis, so it's actually very low hormones in this media. So I'm expecting to have some more like vigorous growth instead of like multiplication with this media on these plants. I'm not expecting a lot of multiplication on this with these plants. All right. I still have so many plants in here. Why I'm going from biocouplers back into solid media instead of go back to biocouplers? Because I don't have more biocouplers. You see the tower that I have in here? It's full. It's full. I need more space. The problem is like we do have more biotills and more biocouplers that I can set up. However, I just don't have the space in the lab. We are not like production company where selling the plants. We are just doing research with them. So I just don't have the space to keep them in more biocouplers. By the way, we have the biotilt. We have they are ready. They are ready to go. So anybody interested into biotilts, I mean, you see the amount of growth that I have in the plants. So with this amount of growth that I get, even if I sell these plants for $1 each, the biotubes pays by selling like 2 to 3 months, because it just, the amount of multiplication that I'm getting from these plants is very, very high, and you get a lot of plants that if you can sell them, you can make a really good amount of money and recover your investments very quickly. Very high return investment with the biotubes and the biocoupler. This knife is getting kind of dull. It's not very sharp anymore, so I need to, after this I probably need to grab a new blade. I don't know if I even going to do all of the plants here. I just had too many. I don't think I want to even bother on taking every single plant out. You know what? This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this the ugly way. Just going to clean some of these bigger roots, and I'm putting the whole thing into a media. There we go. So hopefully soon we will get to get an intern start working with us, so we'll be able to do more tissue culture work stuff. I'm hoping now I want to have a more consistent schedule on like live streaming as well, so that'll be nice. More consistent schedule, more often maybe as well. So that'll be whenever I get more help here in the lab, I'll be able to do more live streaming, more videos as well, because I haven't been able to do a lot of recording lately because I'm working on many different projects, but with more help I'll be able to do more videos, more projects, work with different plants as well, so I can't wait for that. Alright, I think that's it for this. Have one more plate, so I'm going to do one more biocoupler, and I think that'll be it for today, because my neck is killing me. Alright, so let me find another biocoupler. Let's see. Should I do alocasia? Let me take a good look. Alright, so potential candidates will be Sangonium, some alocasia. Which one is this one? Alocasia. Black velvet variegated. I already have so many of these, so maybe I think I'm probably going to do a live stream or just doing alocasia black velvet variegated up maybe later, future. I have alocasia per deck variegated. Probably not that one. Which one is this? That may be a good candidate. I think I found my plant. In 1 second, let me. Need to move the biotilt. Oh, somebody's on the door. All right, let's see. All right. Well, you know what? I think I want to do the. You know what? I want to do the alocasia. Okay, this plant looks very good. Oh yeah, this looks fantastic. Okay. Yeah, no, this plant looks amazing. Check this out. So this is my plant that I want to be working with. This is the plant I want to be working next. This is an alocasia black belt variegated. So let's get it started. Make sure I clean everything here. So spray my biocoupler. All right. Okay. So take my tools out, my scalpel, get a new sterile plate. There it is. And the alocasia. Okay, so there are some plants already growing here. So let me take, I want to take most of these plants, but I want to keep some in here because I want to keep growing this plant, although I already have way too many of these. Then, look at that. So that should be enough. So I took about 95% out and leaving this much in. I should probably change the media, but you know what, I will do that. Well, I'll do that after I'm done moving the plants. So that stays there. So I'll keep this here on the side. I'll change the media on the biocoupler in a moment. I'm bringing more media in. All right, on this one I actually want to put, I want to do a lot of the containers with this media. So, like all of this. All right, Now this is the easiest plants to work with. I love this plant because it's so easy to work with. So I take a clump with the corms, and all I'm doing is cut, like this. Now actually this media that I'm going to be using is going to be perfect because it has very weak hormones. It doesn't have a lot of hormones, so it's going to grow a bunch of leaves back. They're not going to grow like this, corms like this. They're going to start growing some actual new leaves, so it's going to look great. Alright, so you see I'm chopping this up like onions. Sterilize that. Grab a container, open it up, take a couple of small pieces, make sure they have good contact with the media. This media is actually kind of solid, so may not be you may not want to have a media that's solid for this plant, but it'll be okay. So just look how little plant material I'm putting in there. They're going to be full. They're going to grow new plants in like a month. So going from one biocoupler to many containers. There we go. First two. This is alocasia black velvet variegated. So I already did banana and a couple other philodendrons. This is alocasia black velvet variegated. So last time I did this, I went from one biocoupler to 180 cups. Now the cups were much smaller than this, but still I have a lot of plants. So that's why this is one of my favorite plants to work in tissue culture because it just grows so fast. There we go. Can you put corms right into media? Well, that's what I'm doing. These are the corms and then putting back into media. That's what I'm doing. If you mean putting back into Outside of tissue culture, yes, you can, but I prefer to grow in culture first. Wow. So many corms. I want to open a plant shop with just alocasia, black beard, variegated because I just have so many. Right. Oops. Do you put paper press in the autoclave? Yes. Yes, I put paper press in the autoclave. I also reuse them. So this place already used 2, maybe 3 times. So after this is going to the trash. But if it looks good, I reuse them. So I don't. It's not like one use. I reuse them if they still look good. So look how many small corms that I have here. So many. Are you cooling down your tooth by sticking it in the mirror? Yes, that's what I'm doing. Yeah, that's what I do. That's what I could. Have you done anthurium leaf culture yet? No, I haven't done anthurium leaf culture. Haven't done much with leaf cultures. I just haven't got time. So hopefully soon we're going to get an intern starting working with us. By the way, we got a lot of good. We on my last live stream, which was like 2 weeks ago, I mentioned that we were looking for an intern, and we got a lot of emails. So thank you for that. And yeah, so I think we're going to start getting an intern soon, and then I will we'll have more time to work with more different experiments. All right, so next I need to grab my scalpel again and cut more plants. So just wait until they cool down a little bit. Have you seen, well, I have seen you with a roll of paper towels in the laminar flow. Do you sterilize the whole? No, I don't sterilize the whole filter. No, I spray it with alcohol, but I don't sterilize it. I got to leave larger chunks because today I just don't have the patience to cut them that small. So I'm going to leave them a little bit more, a little bit bigger. Go like this. That's all right. So now I have a lot more plants here. Methylene blue in the culture medium? No, why? Why would you use methylene blue in culture medium? I mean, I guess it's like an antibacterial. So actually, you know what? Maybe. Now you may be into something. What is the best colors to get from leaf culture? You think? Yeah, 2,4-D. Maybe a combination of 2,4-D and TDC. That may be the way to go. And AA as well. Man, this media is good. It's very solid. My media looks blue. Wait, what? No, oh, it looks blue on the reflection, but no, it's black. It's charcoal. Yeah, no, it's charcoal. It's not. It's not blue. It's the reflection of the light. Yeah, like there, right there, like looks kind of blue, or it's black. It's charcoal. Oh, by the way, I have a new video coming soon. Maybe tomorrow, or actually maybe today. I don't know. I need to ask when it's going to be posted, but it's about Nepenthes. So carnivorous plant, Nepenthes tissue culture, from seeds. Nepenthes Edwardsiana seeds from Jeff, aka Nepenthes God. So I have a video coming up either today or tomorrow, most likely. Can I put alocasia comes right into the biocouplers? Yes, you can. Or should also something else? Yeah, you can put them into biocouplers. What charcoal? Charcoal is good for to absorb bacteria, phenols. Also good for rooting as well. It is hard to tissue culture philodendron spirosante. No, it's actually very easy. I don't know why it's so expensive. It's so easy to do tissue culture with spirosante. It also grows very, very fast in biocouplers. I can show you some after I'm done with this plant. Well, see, this is how it looks right now. I may do like in a month a video an update, or like in a future live stream I will show you this, how this look in like a month. They are going to be full. They will be full. Okay. How long does this allocation have been in that biocoupler? I'll check the date, but it's probably like 2 months. They cannot be here for that long. All right, so the last clump. Working here in the hood, it hurts my back, and today I'm struggling with my neck, so it's after this I'm probably going to call it for today. It's almost 2 hours on the live stream anyways. If I make a larger batch of media and I have a media left, how long does it last before I need to use it? Depends on the media, which media. If the media has what hormones do you have in the media, but maybe about 3 to 6 months. If you yeah, maybe about 3 to 6 months, but I recommend to use it as soon as possible. Oh wait, I don't know why I opened this. Not yet. Have to split these plants. So these clumps have more leaves, so I want to try to keep them more intact. So I'm just going to cut this in half, this half. This, man, if I have $1 for every alocasia that I have multiplied into tissue culture, I won't be even here. I will be retired in a Mexican beach right now. How much charcoal per liter of media? 1 to 2 grams of charcoal per liter of media. So this is 1 gram. This is how it looks with 1 gram of charcoal. So far I have done 12 containers with 1 biocoupler. I'm probably going to get at least these other 3. So I'm thinking like 15 biocoupler, 15 cups. I could have done a lot more, but oh yes. Oh, by the way, I haven't mentioned, but we are also very close to hit 20,000 subscribers on YouTube. So I never ask to subscribe or anything, but that would be pretty awesome. If you are not subscribed, subscribe to the channel. We are very close to hit 20,000, so that would be amazing. So hoping we can get to 25,000 by the end of the year. That would be awesome. I think we can do it. I need to put more content into YouTube, more videos. So I think soon we're going to start making more content. Okay, so have one more. You don't empty the water on the cultivation mill, or is that right? I mean, if I have some water, I can just dump it like this. I do have some condensation, so I can just tap it as well and just get all the water. I'm not too worried about this condensation with these alocasias. They're okay with that. Some other plants where they are more susceptible to hyperhydration, I do make sure to dry all the containers, or use vented lids so they will dry out much easier, much faster. We also want to have, I don't think they are on the website yet, but vented containers. So we have a new snap lock containers coming soon, and they are all vented. So I'll show you here in a moment. So I'm thinking that's probably going to be it. I still have a lot of corms in here, but they are so small to go one by one. So I think that's probably going to be it. Yeah, the silicone tube holder is nice. I like it. All right, so all of my allocations are done. My banana is done. This one to the trash. Okay, this is off now, so I don't have to be as loud. Mask out. Yeah, so before I go, let me just show you a few more plants. So somebody was asking about philodendron spirosanti. So I should have some in biocopper. So let me try to find them. Let's go together. Let's see if we can find those. This one. Nope. Gigantium, tortum. Oh, finally. So I have this philodendron that never been able to multiply it. I always were like single plants, so finally starting to multiply. So looks good. Let's see what else we have. Syngonium, monstera. Let me get on the ladder. That's this is a domesticum. Where are my spirosanti? This one looks. Oh, that's domesticum. That's pink princess. On the back, nope, not on the back. They must be on the top level. Let me get here on the ladder, because even though I can reach it, I can see it better if I use. Oh, let me actually move it to the other side. So see, I have all the biotil tower here in front of me, where I can just with one hand move all of them around. So these are my alocasias, more black veil variegated, but they don't have they have more corms than the other one. So you saw that the other one had a lot of corms. This one even had a lot more. These are caramel barbu philodendrons, some another alocasia, dwarf hair grass. These three, dwarf hair grass. These are aquatic plants. SP rapens, so all of these 6 right here are aquatic plants as well. Very fast grow on these plants, so they need to be so divided. I won't be doing today. AR is also another aquatic plant. They're also doing fantastic. Let me find those philodendrons. This may be the Spirosanti. Let me see. Nope, another gigantium. Where are my Spirosanti? Let's see. Flip this to the side. I need to get rid of this one that is dead. Oh, there it is. Here is the Spirosanti. This is a dead African violet. But here is my Spirosanti. This is how they look like. They are multiplying very nicely. It hasn't been here for that long. I know the date looks 7/23. It's not the right date. I mean, this is the original date when I started this culture, but I've been subdividing. So right now, that's how they look like right now. Monstera type constellation is finally starting to split. So this is a plant that takes a lot of hormones to start to split. So it has like 5 to 8 milligrams per milliliter of VAP. So that's a lot of VAP, another giganto. I think all of these are giganto. And that's it for that. Yeah, so that's it for that. Let me see over here. Let's pull this out of the way. Has some nepenthes, some syngoniums, and fly traps. And that's it. Yep, that's pretty much it. Look, you see all the amount of plants that we have in there. So many plants. Oh, there it is. So now it's live. So I think this is a good time to end of the live stream. So right now we have let me over here. Let's see. So you don't. Hello from Egypt. Why there is water under the media? Oh, never mind. I already have. Oh, what is the water under the media? Is in medium solid? No, it's a liquid media. Oh shoot! I was going to change the media on this one. I'll do it next time. I'll do it next week. Let's see. Yeah, it's a liquid media with no agar. Let's see. Let's see. I have a couple of questions here. Yeah, it looks great. Do you sell any? Maybe sometimes I do sell some plants. Plant Cell Technology doesn't sell plants, but sometimes I do, in particular for my own. So maybe I may make a website separate of Plant Cell Technology on for selling plants, because I do have a lot of plants, but I haven't done much of that. So maybe in the future, maybe hopefully soon. Let's see. Yeah, absolutely. Answer all the questions. Yeah. Hopefully, I went. You know what? I went to the chiropractor yesterday because on my back, but today I did a run movement, and it's like I've been struggling with my neck all day. The app is called Nest Egg app, but I will check with the. I'll send an email to the company to see if they can give me like a discount code for you guys. So that'd be great. Anyway, so go after this. Hopefully, after this live stream, we have it's live now on YouTube. The Nepenthes tissue culture, Nepenthes edwardsiana from CIS tissue culture. So go check our YouTube channel. That is live right now. So I'm going to end of the stream now. I hope you have enjoyed the live stream. I will see you next time. So I will try to live stream on Fridays. However, next Friday I won't be live streaming. I'm going home with my family. Thank you so much. But maybe, but yeah, so thank you so much, and then I will see you next time. So go check our next video. Yes, next Claudia. Yes, that's the one. All right, thank you so much.